Hello, it's David Allen and you are watching Sporting Icons.
So David Price versus Tom Little, heavyweight on the undercard of Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora, the rematch. It was a fight I was really looking forward to, that's for sure, and I was picking David Price to win, but of course we always know with David Price, he can be vulnerable, especially when he gets hit with a big shot. So I was looking forward to this fight, I really was, and it only went 4 rounds. It was an 8-rounder, but only went 4 rounds, and the talking point of this fight isn't necessarily going to be how the fight went, it's a case of how it was stopped. That's going to be the thing. So it was stopped in round number 4. We'll get to that bit in a minute. So the first 3 rounds, David Price was landing some pretty decent shots, very, very good behind the jab, and was fighting on the inside very well. Tom Little was doing what I kind of thought he would do, which would be on the back foot and wait to try and counter and just rely on a big punch on the chin of David Price and send him to the canvas. That's what he was doing. These two were very good friends, and you can see that in the build-up. Tom Little trash talks a lot, but didn't really trash talk David Price in this one. And these guys have shared the ring on quite a few occasions in sparring. But Tom Little knew what David Price was about. In other words, get him into maybe the later rounds and then jump on him. This was quite clearly the game plan, in my opinion. Maybe it might have been the wrong plan because it's only an 8-rounder. Is David Price really going to get tired in 8 rounds? Maybe, but probably not. So I think the tactics was wrong of Tom Little. Anyway, it is how it is. So the first 3 rounds, David Price won them one, I felt, and he didn't look in any great danger. Tom Little was trying to counter. He did hit Price with a couple of good left hooks, and Price took him, and he smiled, which is good to see for David Price, right? Because we do worry if he gets hit, he's going to go down. But he took some of those shots. And Tom Little, not exactly a powder puff puncher. He's a decent puncher, not a great puncher, but a decent puncher. But the talking point of this fight is going to be round number 4. Only 30 seconds left to go. Tom Little is pressing the action, and David Price catches him with a uppercut, not a brutal uppercut, but just one to kind of set him up, and he caught him with a good left hook on the temple of Tom Little. Tom Little's legs wobbled a bit. He went into retreat mode. He almost turned his back on David Price. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, David Price is about to send him to the canvas, knock him out. But Tom Little had enough about him to recover, I suppose you could say, had his hands up, and he was taking a couple of shots, to be fair. A couple of shots were coming in, but he was blocking a couple as well. But the referee, I felt, stopped the fight way too early. And the crowd felt that as well. They were booing the referee, booing the fact that he got stopped so early. And I'm with them. And the referee I think he realised what he'd done afterwards. Obviously, once you've done it, it's too late. You can't go back on it. And the referee looked a little bit embarrassed about it. And rightfully so. He's a young referee, inexperienced, as the commentators were saying. But this is the kind of thing that the referee's going to have to be looking at this going, listen, yes, health and safety is always paramount, but ultimately you do have to give fighters the benefit of the doubt. It's a boxing match. People are going to get hit. People are going to get wobbled, but people recover. That's how it is. And I felt Tom Little, I'm not going to say David Price wasn't about to knock him out, because it looked like he was about to. And maybe the referee did the right thing, but ultimately we don't know. And that's going to be the talking point for it. For me personally, I feel that the referee stopped it too early. So David Price gets a 4th round stoppage win. As I said, it's going to be the talking point of the fight. Was it stopped too early? For me, I think a few seconds too early. I think he should have gave Tom Little the benefit of the doubt. Tom Little, very good friend David Price, he did say after the fight that he'd love a rematch, but he understands if David Price wants to go forward for some big money. David Price said that because he's 35 years old, he wants a couple of big fights now, and he's looking at Lucas Brown. That's a very interesting fight. In fact, Dave Allen is also looking at Lucas Brown. So with Tom Little, I feel bad for him. I do feel it was stopped too soon, and maybe we could see Dave Allen versus Tom Little or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for me, yeah, it was a decent enough fight to start with, but unfortunately the stoppage was too early, in my opinion. You drop your thoughts about it below. Click the thumbs up and, of course, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.